What is going on, guys? Skip here, and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back with some 4-day cricket as we take on Gloucester out at Gloucestershire Park. Now, if you have joined us the last couple of episodes, you would have seen that the boys from Nottingham have really struggled in the 4-day department. We had a good win first up, but the last three we've absolutely done our dacks. The batting woes continue. We've had a change in leadership, so the boys are a little bit all over the joint, and hopefully today we can bring you some joy. If I just have a quick squiz at the top performers of the competition as well, you can see cheeky Pjizma Pant chilling there at number 4 with the most runs scored. He's there or thereabouts with an average of 49.6. He'll be looking to up that today, but you can also see in the player of the series, we are sitting 4th, not too far away from Ackerman and the boys. So plenty to work on, plenty to be inspired by. Let's get stuck into this 4-day match. I'll catch you out in the middle. If you do enjoy Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you'll take a fifer in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll leave all my links in the description, so make sure you click on in, come and say g'day, and let's continue to put cricket back on the map. So here we are. Welcome to Gloucestershire Park. Boy, oh boy, I hope I am saying that right. Can the Outlaws get it right today? Pjizma Pant keeps his spot at number 3. No Haseeb Hameed. Benny Slater keeps his spot as well. And we go to work. Big Wayne Kerr, the central umpire today. The coin goes up. Nottinghamshire call heads. We get that part right. Surely Schardendorf on a hard, dusty one puts him into bat. I can't bat on that. He wins a toss. He bowls a big red. Hopefully he's ready to fire up and get this one underway. We'll catch him out in the middle. Well, we've waited 53 overs to be given a bowl. Wayne Kerr, the central umpire, 2 slips a gully and a fired up Pij as he's in on a dime, and he bowls it straight through to the keeper for no run. 190 for 3, even Stevens on day 1. Pjizma will have a little bit to say as he's on a length and Lace goes back. His strongest skill is to drive. We've left extra cover open. We're going to drop our pace, bowl it short, knock it in, and have a few words to him. Oh, Lacey, it's not coming easy today, big dog. Hammond doing his part, 52 down the other end. Pij is in on a length. There's a nice little bit of nibble away, and look at the scenery today. I have absolutely no idea where we're playing, but I don't think England have scenes like this. We're in Pjizma, and Lace is on driving this for the last ball of the 54th, and the score remains 190 for 3. We get our first look to the left-handed Hammond. Pij rolls in. Nice and fast. Hammond throws his hand through this. He finds the extra cover gap. It looks like a fast outfield. The boys will come back for 3, run him out, potentially take him. Pij, he doesn't. The fact that we've had to wait this long for a bowl is worrying. We've only got about 5 overs worth as we're nice and slow into the crease there. A little bit of cut. In one mind, you want to blast the stumps out the ground. In another, you want to bowl nice line and length. This time we go the stumps, and he's back defending again. We finish the second with a bouncer. So far, so good. Just the 3 off the first balls. We're in, we're short. We're up in Lace's face, and we're letting him know that he's well and truly game on with the big red. We try round the wicket to Hammond. We bring that cover in. We're going to lengthen him up, and you can see there's a little bit of purchase for the big fella. Plenty of bowling options at the Outlaws. Gloucester just get past the 200 mark as Pjizma's in, and he's tightening Hammond up here. Just a little bit of cut. Scrambled seam, the new term these days, as he's in again and he's getting pushed to mid-off for no run. Use your height, Pjizma. Just use it. Pace back is there, and that's well left again. The line and length is tremendous. The inducker now, the cutter, and he walks across. Tries to hoof that over square leg. He gets nothing bar a single. The score ticks over to 202 for 3. Last ball of the 3rd. We don't want this bloke getting away as well. So we cross-seam it into the deck, and he plays and misses. What a way to finish the 58th. Promising signs. The last ball of last over was there or thereabouts. We try the full toss. It doesn't work. It gets edged through gully and he picks up 4. Well, disappointing. You got 2 slips and a gully in there ready to catch it and you bowl him a full toss. This time we're into the deck and he's back on his toes defending. Lace doing his part here. Pjizma there or thereabouts and he's hit it over the stumps. My God. Boy, oh boy, do we need a wicket. It's been about 3 games. We go in short this time. He steps across and he throws his bat through it. He's got no pace to work with, but does it go for 4? It doesn't. The boys pick up a couple. Last ball of the 4th and probably the innings. So we roll in. It's a good line and length. He lets it go through and after 60, Gloucester at 212 for 3. So a field change as we start our 5th. A few more catches in and a third man as we're there or thereabouts. And as we move the forward square, he steps across and he pumps it for 4. Must stay a lot more disciplined than that. We've got the 3 catches in the third man and there he is slashing straight to gully. You just got to believe in himself. Lace 24 off too many balls. Oh, there it is. It's Spoon and over point for 4. You put him in the Outlaws. They let you down. Oh, that goes begging. Well, Pjizma needs a helping hand. 2 boundaries off 3 balls. He goes in again. This one, it's Spoon over the top and points missed it again. 4 more. No. Well, Pjizma's pulling his hair out, conceded 12 off 4. The bowling's there. This time it's Spoon, and it's over him again. What is going on? Well, we've taken Gully out and put in 2 points. Can we get him this time? Catch! Yes, we can! The skipper does it! Pjizma, Pant, take a bow. 3 times, 4th time unlucky. You move the gully, put him a backward point, and Lace is gone. Pjizma's in the wickets, and it's 4 for 228. Well, in comes Ian Cobain, Cockbane, whatever you want to call him. Pjizma's fired up. He's picked up the vital wicket, and Cobain is leaving his first ball. Gee whiz, that was all we needed to do. The figures look a little ugly, but we've got the wicket in the column as Cobain's across and missing, playing and missing. This might be the spell that turns the game. 228 for 4 as Cobain slashes, and whoever that bloke is at point, get him off the field. He is having a mare. That's just beautiful bowling. We've got him tentative outside off stump. No good length, no short balling. He's there or thereabouts. I can smell an edge. The end of the 64th, it's 232 for 4. Well, we get spelled and we get spelled for a long time. Gloucester now 334 for 6. We bowl the 98th over. We're there or thereabouts and Higgins is leaving. Boy, that's fast. Last ball of the 98th. We've just got to find that length. There's the length, he slashes and way! Point picks it up and throws it in. That's what you should have done 15 hours ago, you goose! I still have no idea where we're playing. By the look of that backdrop, Peak District, Lake District, who cares? It's a good line and length and well left again by Smith. There's a little bit in this for everyone. The catches are ready, I hope. Points ready as we're in. We hit the pad. How was that? Give it, Wayne. Wayne, oh, please. Wayne, how's that? Oh, come on, Wayne. Well, we look at it coming. A pitcher's outside. Did it just grab him outside the line? Oh, it nipped out. And it was missing the stumps. Good decision. Pjizma's fired up. He's there, and he's getting it done. Last ball of the hundreds. It's through him. Oh, we beg again. And Wayno says not out. What a finish from the big fella. Well, the day comes to an end, and this is a scenario that we have not seen ourselves in for a long time. Back bowling on day 2 as our first ball gets punched through the cover region by Smith. And I'll tell you what, it's picking up legs. Doesn't go for 4. The boys pick up a couple. We've got a full tank, sunshine, a wicket that hopefully gives us a bit, a relatively new ball, and again we're getting pumped through extra cover. Smith not messing around today. It goes all the way for 4. The captain knows that we need to bat today. We come back in for our 11th over. We're there or thereabouts, and the first ball of the spell again. It's a problem for this young fella. And does it go all the way for 4 through mid-wicket? It does. It brings up the 400. He's just got to bend his back and hope for the best. Oh, well bowled, good lift, 152 Ks, and he's just letting him know that he's still there. Last ball of the 11th. We're going for the glory. The block hole is there, and Smith is back. And at the end of the 119th over, Gloucester, 401 for 7. James picks up a wicket in the 120th, and now we just need 2 more to get. Pjizma's in, he's a little straight, and that's going to get tickled down to fine leg for a single. We have a look at Jay Shaw. It says his weakest shot is the cut shot. We're going to feed that short ball. He's going to get underneath and we're going to get into his grill. A change of field. We bring the short leg in and take a catcher out for this bloke. We're going to try and target his body as we're there. Short leg's in the game, but he tickles this one down to fine leg for another single. 38 off 103. Grow up. Oh, grow up. He gets beaten all ends up. The leg cutter works a treat. Brings out the drive. He goes again and he plays and misses. Well, all we need to do is now find the edge. Pij rolls in. He steps in and there's another play. Miss boy, oh boy, this is class fast bowling. Well, how many cutters can you miss, Smitty? Surely he edges this one. Last ball of the over, he lifts it. Gully's there. And that concludes over number 123. And over 123 was the last we saw of Pjizma. Gloucester all out in the 130th over for 415. Wickets shared around the Outlaws camp. It took them a day and a little bit. No century makers for Gloucester, so just a small win there for the boys from Nottingham. But it is now their time to turn it on. We're going to join play in the 8th over. 28 runs for 1 wicket. Nottingham trail by 387. The big boy Pish is walking out to the middle. Let's see what he can do with the bat. Yes. An average of 46. He strikes at 81. D Payne coming in. Left arm over. What can you do, big fella? Pjizma sees it and he plays and misses. Boy, oh boy. What a start do we have here? Well, it's funny what runs on the board can do. Nervous times. Pjizma gets back in his crease. He steps across and he plays and misses again. We got Joe Clark down the other end, 14 off 20. It looks a good batting deck. The score would suggest that is he's in, and why is he playing and missing a 3rd time? Last ball of the 8th over. Just get through this, Pish, and everything will be okay. There or thereabouts. He check drives and he runs down the other end. The outfield is fast. Can he push for 3? He doesn't, but the positive sign is that he's off the mark, and after 8, Nottingham are 30 for 1. Hopefully we can just establish a small partnership here. Anything between 40 and 50 looks good on the scoreboard. D Payne in again and Pjizma checking his shot through the V. The timing's okay. The moment is big. Hopefully he can string a couple of runs together here. There is time and time and time to bat. Payne in. Short ball. Pjizma plays and misses. Oh boy. This is an exhibition from the big fast bowler. There's spells in red ball cricket. You go up and down. You're in and out of them. This time, Pjizma checks his shot and he hits it through extra cover. Mid-off was sleeping. Wakey, handoff, snaky. It's not going to go for 4, but the big red picks up 3. Well run, boys. Last ball of the 11th. Just getting used to Higgins' pace here, and he floats an outswing at Pjizma, plays and misses. And that will conclude the 11th. Nottingham 39 for 1. Easy here. Pjizma can't hit one off the square. We trail by 368 as Higgins is into the body, mid-off snoozing. Pjizma just leans on it. Those big 220 centimetre limbs. They come back for 3. Can Clark push 4? Pjizma says no, and they leave it there. That brings up the 50 for the Outlaws. This is probably the most exciting 8 we've ever made. D Payne into the attack. 1 for 13, the Chief Destroyer. He's lengthening and Pjizma is missing that by a genuine country mile. Struggle street. Just get through the red pill. Good length. Pjizma checks his shot. This time he gets all of it. Surely it can go all the way for 4 and picks up legs. And it does. Superb cricket. Well, you get rewarded when you play in the V, and that's exactly what he's done. He gets another length ball, and he presses this through extra cover this time. Just opens their hands a little bit mid-off. Is in the game. He has to work, but not hard enough because it's 4 more. And just like that, the big dog gets to 16. Payne doesn't know what to do. He gets back in his shell. We lock off the 14th over with a couple of boundaries, and Nottingham 62 for 1. Gloucester showing plenty of medium paces at the moment. If they have a spinner, we could be in trouble, but we will cop the medium pace all day. Pjizma hits this one to mid-off. He takes him on because he's been sleeping, and that is some real intelligent batting. A little Jay Warner into the attack, bowling his medium pies. The score 69 for 1. Wide of the wicket, Pjizma steps across, and I'll tell you what, that is bread and butter. Don't you dare long barrier. We come back for 2. Too easy. We can officially call this wicket a road. Plenty of runs to be had. This time, Pjizma leans across, finds a sweeper out at square leg, says, yep, I'll take 1 more. Thank you very much. This is genuine pus bowling from Gloucestershire. No wonder they made 400 with the bat. Pjizma gets his first short ball. You can't bowl there. He sits on it, he waits for it, and he dispatches it for 4. The shot of the episode so far. Boy, oh boy, that is glorious batting. Joe Clark gets to 50 and Pjizma is on his way as well. A half volley this time, to which Pjizma punches down the ground. He takes 3 steps, he's down the other end. He takes a score to 94 for 1. So many times the Outlaws have got to this spot. 98, 100, 120 for 1, and then they just collapse. Higgins back into the attack. Pjizma checks his shot straight to mid-off for no run. Just got to take every ball as it comes. If you've been here for the journey, you know that the batting collapses are real. We step across this time, pre-med a little bit. We don't get all of it down to fine leg. Pjizma wants to take the man on, and he does, and he's home beautifully. He gets himself into the 30s. And when we talk about taking every ball on its merit, this is why. The finger spinner comes in, left arm orthodox. Oh, there's a little bit there for him. As Pjizma gets forward and defends. Well, spinning in, we're not going to cut. Silly point, slip, couple of backward points, and we get forward and drive. Again, little uppish. There is plenty of spin here for the Gloucestershire man. He went all right with the bat. Momentum with the ball, and Pjizma looks to check that, and he certainly does. Straight to the sweeper out at point. They come back for 2. It's a late call. Get there, Clarkie. Oh, he does. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Close out the 25th with a dot ball. Oh, no, he doesn't. He reverse sweeps to the sweeper out there. And after 25, Nottinghamshire are 111 for 1. Payne back into the attack and a solid run rate. We get the half volley and Pij leans on it, hits it through the onside. I don't think it's going to be 4, but we're going to call Clarkie back for 3, and we get within a shot of reaching yet another 50. And in saying that, Payne has done the damage. He's picked up a wicket. He makes Pjizma play a miss, and the Outlaws are 125 for 2 now. Well, tell you what, we've done our best to just steer clear of that finger spin bowler. We move to 49. Payne into the attack. He bowls a bouncer and Pjizma plays and misses. Oh boy, what a contest this is turning out to be. He lines up again. Trail by 280. Pjizma close, real close. The field's in. He pushes one through to cover. He calls Schardendorf through. And there is another 50 for the great man. Raise your bat. You are a star. Well, 50 of the best off 63 rocks. The Outlaws are going okay. He goes back this time and he cuts. He cuts down to third man. Is it going all the way? Surely it does. Yes! What a shot! Well, the bag of tricks are well and truly out. Don't get carried away. He's in. He leaves his. Oh, how good is that? We've got over 1 bump. Got to 50. The toughest runs come from 50 to 80. Higgins in bowls a half volley and Pjizma crushes this through mid-wicket. Go and fetch that! What a shot! Well, if you keep bowling that trash, there's going to be the easiest runs to get. We move into the 60s and Higgins comes round the wicket. He bowls slow. Pjizma hits this out to backward point. They take a single. He's a little deep out there. So we come back in after tea. Higgins continues his spell. A very important time in the match. He gets a short ball. He goes back, Pij, and he plays it to point for no run. Well, he can't get tied up. He's chewed up a few dot balls. 62 off 90. Schardendorf doing his thing. Pjizma this time whips it forward of point. He picks up a single to the diving fielder. And after 41, Nottingham are 169 for 2. I like this field. Cover is open. Mid-on and mid-off are both back. Just one catcher and a slip. This time, Pij is off stump. He's knocked out the ground. Pjizma's been knocked over for 64. 3 for 174. Would you believe it? Just like that. Boy, oh boy, that has thrown everyone. Pjizma has just been comprehensively knocked over. Stump cartwheeling, heart dropping, moment lost. And after 109 overs, Nottinghamshire are knocked over for 397. The boys did well. Montgomery stepping up in the absence of Pjizma, picking up a not out 115. And Gloucester continue with the bat. This is where it gets interesting. We are halfway through day 3. Gloucester are 71 for 1 after 19 overs. Marcus Harrison Bracey at the wicket. Pjizma's just been given the red ball. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. The only thing we can do is get on with the game. Let's see how the big red goes out in the middle. Well, he is fired up. Bracey, Harris, and a lead of 89. His first ball comes in. It's a swinger, and Bracey absolutely smashes it through cover all the way for 4. Sit on that, Pij. Well, I do not know what to say. Boy, this game has taken a turn as the outswinger tempts Bracey, and he's good enough to leave it. We've not really bowled to a left-hander this episode. We're going to try the outswingers. Yes, again, tempting Bracey. Well, it's up to Pij and the Outlaws now to make it theirs. If we can pick up a couple of wickets, we could chase late on day 4 here. So far, so good since that first ball. He comes in for the last. Bracey's back and defending, and after 20 overs, Gloucester is 75 for 1. Still can't get over being comprehensively bowled. Anyway, first ball of the second. Roll in. It's fast and Bracey's back defending again. And how do we go about this? We need to attack. We can't stop the runs as Bracey tickles this down to fine leg. We just need to keep consistent and keep trying to take wickets. I mean, they come back for 2. Maybe a dirty little off-cutter might do him. Take some pace off the ball. Will he be expecting it? Oh, he's not! Well, on day 3, we just get a little bit of purchase with the cutters. Scrambled seam and a lofted back foot cover drive. Well, we've taken 5th slip out and we've put him at short cover. We're going to try the off-cutter game here as we're there, and he changes his plan. He steps across and he hoofs it down a fine leg for a single. We're going to go round the wicket to Harris. We've had some success there in the past. We've got the boys in and he's leaving tight lines. Do we surprise him with the in-swinging Yorker? Well, that is what we're doing. No two ways about it. We're there on his toes. The best he can do is hit it down to the fine leg fieldsman for 1. Well, this is it. Bracey, short cover. We've got him in there for a reason. We bowl the cutter and we do him. All ends up again. Well, this is a clinic. Last ball of the 3rd. Oh, he tries a late cut. That's not going to work, bro. 24 bowl, Gloucester 91 for 1. I mean, they're going to try and bat us out the game here, surely. There's still 3 hours left on day 3. The off-cutter turns into a reverse cut shot down to fine leg. I was going to say 3rd man for 1. Well, the scrambled seam is working here. We're going to try it to Harris. Come round, different angle. He's back and we can't generate any pace. This is good bowling. Just a small change in tactic. We bring backward point to forward point. Give him no pace to work with. And then he slaps it down to third man for one. Gloucester get to 103 for one. They are batting well, batting hard, and looking for a result as Pjizma's in. And how many times can your French cut it, bro? Another one. He's got the plan right. The French cuts can go and do one. He's in again. He's lifting. And he's lifting through the vacant fifth slip region. Would you read about it? So the 5-over spell was all she wanted. We get spelled for another good 30-odd overs, and now we are in again. First ball doesn't get hit for 4 by Cobain. He's back and he's defending. So there's a handy lead of 240 plus. Can the boys chase it? Will they be given enough time to chase it? That is the question. We are in the morning of day 4. Pjizma going to give his best here to give his boys a chance at chasing something late in the day. As there's another dot ball. Still using the scrambled seam. Gloucester in no hurry. Leg cutter, he leaves it. The boys appeal. I hope your sternum's broken. Use your bat, you've got one. So another change of field. Going to allow Pjizma to bowl a little bit straighter now. We've got the sweeper on the leg side as we're there. And there's the top edge. It's not going to be caught. It's probably going to go for 6. You're kidding me. No. Oh, that's fired him up. Top edge for 6 over the keeper. He steams and he wants to kill him now. Oh, he's at him. And he's in his face. In his face. Well, that is a kick in the teeth. We go again. We hit his toes this time. He gets forward and he defends. Last ball of an eventful 7th over. Pjizma can't believe it. He bowls and Cobain defends. And after 63, Gloucester, 230 for 4. Well, wicket taken by the AI. GG's. And now we have Higgins in. He bowled trash. Can he bat trash? How was that? How was that? Was it hip? Was it bat? Was it both? Big Wayne says not out. Well, it's a nervous start from Higgins. We take 1, we take 2, and we chase as he's back and he defends the short cover. I mean, if Gloucester give us a total of 350 to chase, you can get that in 50 overs realistically. It can be done. You've just got to believe. None for 27 off 8.3 does not reflect how well he is bowled. He's in again, and Higgins is forward and defending. Just when you thought that momentum may have swung, these two have put together another partnership. We're forward there to Cobain, still suggesting that this wicket is a genuine road. He's got next to nothing in the tank. He's trying his best to create something for the team. He's on the legs, and Cobain inside edges it to backward square for a dirty single. The last ball of his 10th. None for 33. The in-swinging Yorkers there, and Higgins is defending. And after 72, Gloucester, 263 for 5. That was the last we saw of Pjizma after his 10th over. Unfortunately not taking a wicket, but Gloucester dismissed for 321 in their second innings, giving half a day to Nottinghamshire to chase 338. Unfortunately, we have just lost a wicket in the first over. It is 1 for 1. The moment for Pjizma is here. Can he get the boys home? We're going to need to play a little bit of baseball. Let's see what the Big Red can do out in the middle. Well, nervous times. 650s and 100 in that average of 47. Shaw round the wicket, and Pjizma gets forward and defends his first ball. Do you bat for survival? Do you bat to win? I'll go the latter, thank you very much. We're going to make a statement. No, we're not. We're playing a missing for the 300th time this episode. Look at Pjizma's gauge. He's got absolutely nothing. All he's got to give is 3 hours of solid cricket, and he belts this to cover, who makes a delayed reaction, goes hard to his left, but we're off the mark. We managed a solid partnership with Clark last innings. Can we do the same? 3 slips in a gully wide of the crease, and Pjizma plays and misses. He's coming in very, very wide of the crease. He's picked up one already, Warner. This wicket might be deteriorating, but Pjizma doesn't matter about that. He steps through the line of the ball. He bangs it through extra cover. Does he pick up 4? Yes, he does! A statement from the Big Red. In again. Oh, another play and miss. It's all happening. Last ball of the third. Couple plays and misses. A beautiful boundary, and this bloke is underway. This time he goes again. He gets a thick outside edge to point gully. Doesn't matter what it is. After 3 overs, it's 7 for 1. Well, I was about to say the Joe Clark partnership is the biggest of the game, but don't worry about that. He is already out. Schardendorf comes to the crease and Pjizma is still there. He hits it to fine leg. He takes him on and he picks up 2. Good running. Well, it still has not hit 1 p.m. They need 300, the Outlaws. He gets a short ball and he goes back and he bunts it over the bowler's head, who stands all of 3 foot tall, and he picks up 4. Well, he's going to do it all himself. 11 at a runner ball. Warner 1 for 11 off 2.2. Richie would be loving this. And the mature Pjizma Pant now plucks this behind square, 2 square for fine leg, and he comes back for another couple. Energy and intent. 8 off 3, gets a good length ball, and he gets forward and he defends. Well, you would have seen in previous episodes that Pjizma going airily doesn't quite work unless it's over backwards square. We're going to get a fair share of short balls, but we just need to wait for them. We come back for another couple down to fine leg. Well, run again, boys. Short round the wicket. 3 men on the leg side. No extra cover, and he bowls a half volley. Very, very wide. And he might have to re-bowl that. Show me your arms! Can certainly feel this pitch getting harder to bat on. The pace of the bowlers, the response out the bat. You get a half volley and we lean on that. Put it all together and make a song. It's still not going to go for 4. Or is it? Or isn't it? It does! Or maybe it's the half volleys that we just need to hammer. The green zone balls are tough. He bowls another half volley and he's going to get the same result. We don't quite get our feet there, but surely the ball can go. It doesn't. We're overlapping. Oh my days. We keep it at 3 and the runs continue. Warner back over the wicket. 34 for 2 off 8. Has he got a short ball in him? He doesn't. Pjizma goes back. What's he done? What has he done? He goes back and he tries to loft it over the fielder's head, only as far as mid-off, who takes it over, and that is the end of that. Hands on hips for Pij. He's blown it. The Outlaws have blown it. The best that they can do is pick up a draw, and he's on his bike for 26. And then we heard bang, 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 bang. Nottinghamshire all out for 103 off 28 overs. Gloucestershire deserving the win, getting it done. Ryan Higgins stepping up on day 4, cleaning tail and deserving the win by 236 runs. Yes, we'll put our hand up. Pjizma did let us down. He's got to get in the nets and work on that pull shot because it's just not working. Back-to-back episodes with the lofted back foot drive and getting caught. Certainly areas that he needs to fix up if he wants to be a player for the 3 Lions. We are going to leave it there for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. Plenty of runs, few wickets, but Pjizma continually learning the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the lefts and rights of 4-day cricket. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. Maybe pop over to one of our live streams over on Twitch as well. But until next time, guys, look after yourselves and those around you, and I will catch you in the next one.